What's good, YouTube? It is your boy, Lowkey. No wonder cause you know what I'm saying, coming back at y'all with another video. And as y'all can see by the title, I'm just gonna talk about a little topic right now, man. I gotta keep it a beam. A lot of times in life, you know, a lot of us may feel a little discouraged. A lot of us may start something and then feel like, what are we doing this for? You know what I'm saying? It's like you'll do something that you want to do, that you personally want to do, not like something that somebody trying to put on or you know, trying to let you know. I mean, that's cool too, but you know, when you like a creative or you get in that creative mode, you kind of feel like, unless there's purpose behind it, you kind of feel like people who do that are more so like a mindless cog. But at the same time, being a creative is a hard path because you gotta really be about it, bro. You gotta really be about it. Nothing is guaranteed. The money's not guaranteed. The support may not be guaranteed. But at the end of the day, the message might have great inspiration to those that you don't know. So with that being said, in anything you do, especially when it comes to vocalizing, promoting, you need to keep going. You can't really stop, because at the end of the day, you never know who you inspire. And I know it's crazy to say, but it's true. A lot of times you really don't know who you inspire in this life. And a lot of times, like I said, it don't even always gotta be about a specific profession or a skill set or whatever. It's just you as a person. It's just like, just how you go about things, bro. Like, a lot of people may look at you like, you know, you the one with the swag, you know, you do everything so smooth and everything like that. And people might wanna have a sense of like being how you are, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you could be a person that, like, you know, like say in altercations, you know how to de-escalate things with not looking like a punk, but also not having to get all physical with people. But then there's also other people who know how to, like, you know, like talk that talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't gonna let no disrespect fly or whatever. And I mean, in all forms of the way, you just don't know how you inspire people. Now, in a purpose-driven way, when you are trying to pursue something, right? You could be somebody who's trying to make it out with singing, rapping, dance, you know what I'm saying? It could even be the regular route. You could want to be a doctor, nurse, dentist. It's kind of like in this life, it's like that saying that people say, if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. As humans, as individuals, we're supposed to have our own level of like our individualism, you know what I'm saying? Like who we are, what we do, what we like, you know what I'm saying? There's some cases where, you know, you're just lost. You don't know what's going on. And mind you, I say lost, it's very much of it's like a slippery slope, because a lot of people can know what they want and how they want it, but they're just not there. They don't got the resources, they don't got the help, they don't got support. So we can't necessarily say like they're not lost, they just don't have it all together just yet. But there's some people who, even with the answers and everything, they still just don't know what to do. Even with the resources, they still don't know what to do and what step. Inspiration is something that is so powerful, man. So powerful. I'm talking like, you could think that it's all over. Like, you know, for example, just like how they say like that, you know, life beyond high school or whatever, right? You could be thinking like, damn, it's all over, da 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 da, and all it could take is just seeing this one YouTube video of like somebody who comes from humble beginnings, bro. Bro, it could take seeing a video of somebody who's from the same state as you, living a regular life, just having fun. You see them just smacking with the girls and just, you know what I'm saying, just flirting and stuff, just really getting shit right. And even outside of like the dating and flirting thing, just really just like having fun in their own skin, just really just inspiring people, speaking motivation and all that. And when you see that, you see the numbers go up and stuff, you think like, man, this guy's pretty dope. I could do the same thing. And all it just takes is just taking that first step. You never know what's going to come out from anything you want to do that's new. I'm not going to say like I'm some big shot, but even from starting YouTube, I'm a little over 1K. And even with this video, or maybe say a year or so, or a couple months after, who knows? I might be at 2K, 10K, 100K. You never know. That depends on consistency, effort, all of that. But getting to a point, 50 subscribers, hundreds or whatever, that's something, bro. At the end of the day, you don't know who you inspire. You could be feeling like you're the lowest person. You could feel like you're at the lowest of the lows. And there's someone out there that just wish they could live your life, wish they can have this ability to just make people naturally smile, make them feel good, or like have fun when they're around you. And the whole time, it's really a matter of perspective. No one knows. The funny, chill, nice person could be really going through it. And sometimes that rowdy person who always like, you know what I'm saying, always roasting people, getting mad and stuff, they could be going through it too. You never know what's going on. Or that rowdy person could just be like the sweetest person outside of, you know, like the veil, you know, like outside of what you see. You never know. But at the end of the day, when you trying to go for anything in this life, you gotta stick to it, man. And it's hard. It's hard when you want to try something new. You want to try YouTube. You want to try streaming. You want to be a dancer, choreographer, a rapper, a musician, a painter, starting your own business. You know what I'm saying? These are not things that will come so easy. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of belief. There's a lot of faith, consistency, resilience. You know what I'm saying? The world may be against you. You know what I'm saying? You might not have that strong village like you'd hope for, but that doesn't mean your reality won't happen the way you want it to happen. And when it does, it's even more of a calming thought to know that there was someone who believed in you before you even made it. Like, you know, before you even was really in there, you know what I'm saying? Like just in the building stage, like they just supporting, they watching you, they, you know, they waiting for you to be the next big thing. And when you notice stuff like that, it's kind of like you have to keep going, man. You never know who you inspire, bro. When it came to YouTube, this is very small scale, but you know, I do like a lot of hair videos and stuff. When I was making hair videos, and like I said, I literally gradually seen the growth on YouTube. I didn't think nobody was watching my stuff. Even when I first started making hair videos were not getting over 200 views. It took a while until I got remotely into the algorithm with hair videos. And once I did, it's kind of crazy. Like, people just started randomly DMing me. People from like other states and everything, talking about they gonna put their friends on to me with my videos and everything. And I'm thinking like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? It makes you feel like you got some level of pull, but you know, it's just small steps. But regardless of the fact, I didn't know that I had that level of inspiration on someone. I didn't know that somebody outside of my state or outside of who I would think you were my close friends are actually watching this stuff. You don't know who you inspire, bro. And that is the reason why you must keep going. Anybody who's watching this video, if you was my friend, if we was like ex-friends or exes or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no bad blood with nobody. But basically what I'm saying, if you seen this video, you just don't know who you'll inspire. And due to that, you have to keep doing what you believe in, because the world may be against it. And what's crazy is the people who believe in you don't even know that aspect. They don't know the aspect that, like, maybe, like, say in an example, like the person you're talking to not believing in your dreams, your family semi-believe in it. They don't know that. It's almost like you have to just carry yourself good through it all. And as you keep doing that, the results will show. When I was coming up with YouTube, I was being completely authentic. I just kept going. Through COVID, that was like really a sense where I was like, man, I gotta pack it up. I was making so many videos, barely making it to 200 views and barely making it above 200 views. I'm talking at least 30, 40 videos back to back, just kept posting with the same intentions over and over again. Like, I see a video flop, still posting, like as if like I didn't see the video flop and just got one like. That's only me, you know what I'm saying? But then the next video might get like 2K views, 30, 12 something, 12, 15 likes, whatever, right? We in step in progress. You have to keep going. So at the end of the day, man, you do have to stay true to you, because you don't know who you inspire. It's actually insane. And I'm talking about this, all of us. This don't even have to do with YouTube, bruh. It doesn't even have to do with social media platforming. Just you being a I don't know what's the word, but just you just being like yourself, a person. You never know who you inspire. You having a certain interest in something, everything has an effect. Everything happens for a reason. It can be as crazy as it sounds. Somebody could see that you want to do YouTube, and because of you starting YouTube, they randomly want to start a business. That has nothing to do with YouTube. They're just kind of like, man, if you putting all this effort and stuff, and it just like, it triggers one thing to another. It doesn't trigger the thing that you think is going to trigger. Like, you're going to think like, oh, like, because, for example, you do YouTube, you're going up, you're making consistent videos. You see this other person, they're not, you know what I'm saying, they're working a regular job, they might be unemployed at the time. They see you doing YouTube, they see you going up, they know you, you know what I'm saying, they know you, they've hung out with you, you know what I'm saying, talk to you, all types of stuff. Instead of, and then they get inspiration because they seeing the numbers, they seeing all that. Instead of you thinking that they're just gonna become a YouTuber, they're like, man, this man, you know, doing all this with a camera, they probably buy a camera. Now they start a business selling cameras, and then just start making bank. You know, you don't know how it's going to happen. Anything, any little thing can inspire ways that other people would not even be able to understand, bro. And that is why we are all important in this world, bro. We are not side characters, bro. We all have a purpose. Even when you want to do something to your whole environment that seems ridiculous, that could be the very thing that can help you become the better person, or help the next man become a better person. And I know it's a selfish sort of thought of like, man, why would I want to be myself just to help someone else get better? But it all comes full circle. It's almost like a circle of life moment. So this is why it's so important to be true to who you are, because the inspiration is like, you know what I'm saying? Everything comes from inspiration. This wall, the ceiling, you know what I'm saying? Me growing out my locks, you know what I'm saying? Everything comes from inspiration. So at the end of the day, you gotta stay true to you, because you never know who you inspire. A lot of us may feel down, may feel like we're not doing enough, we're putting all this effort, not seeing no results. The whole time there's someone in the back corner. There's someone in your corner. I don't know how to say that, but there's someone who's observing, and there's someone who's rooting for you, whether you know it or not. And for that, you can't give up for that person, bro. They rooting for you. When you feel like all these other people talking down, saying that you don't know what you do, that person is defending you every step of the way. And every time you keep going, you proving that person right. That person that defending you, don't even know the person defending you. You proving them right. And then maybe one day they're gonna be like, you know, when you up, you see them, they be like, hey man, check that video, you know, you made 10 years ago. I comment, yeah, that was me, bro. Man, I had your back the whole time. You never know who you inspire, bro. You gotta keep going. You gotta stay true and make sure that you do what you want to do in this life, man, or at least try. Figure out what works for you and just go for it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who you inspire, bro. Within your success or your failures, it has an effect on everyone in good and positive ways and negative ways. And something you do can give someone else inspiration to do something similar to you, but in a different way, or do the same thing at the same plane or better. Or y'all can collab and, you know, be up together on some group stuff. So regardless of the fact, man, keep going on your path. Think about people like AMP, bro, Kai, Phantom, all them. They all started their careers at different moments, different come-ups. And think about what it took to get to that group stage. They had to stay true the whole time. They inspired people the whole time, even before there was AMP. Then they became AMP. And even though I know Kai is that, but I'm just saying as a group example. that, you must keep going, because you'll always inspire as long as you stay true to who you are. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this video. It's your boy Lowkey. You want to cut, you know what I'm saying? And we gone. Get it.
Ask me if you were someone I should have messed with. To be honest, I don't even know. I just go with the flow, keeping up my hopes. Don't regret what I did.